Silver, we start with daily chart. Okay, as you can see, based on daily chart, we have mentioned whether if we get any sell setup from here, this is what we are looking for in terms of the risk and reward, because the price can drop and retest this low. With consideration, this is the still we are within this correction. Okay. Also, I mentioned the possibility this one can continue in terms of the corrective retest. This high is there, but if this continue, any buy will be short term buy, but mostly we are looking for sell. Okay. Anyway, now we want to see how we can get the trade. And if we move to forward chart, first of all, now we can see we had this one. Can we consider this one as a flat and relative to the desk for the next move down? And if we could put this one in relate to each other, as you can see, this one is broke the top. But if we refer to the MACD, we don't have the divergence and we don't have it, okay, based on these two. But based on lower time frame, we will have it. Now we need to consider how we can get the trade, how high this one can go before the price can drop. Okay, now if we move to lower time frame, see, if we put this one together, we have a divergence here. And how about the MACD? MACD also showing the divergence. Okay, now the things is, as I mentioned, based on daily chart, we are more interested in this sell, because if we get any sell in terms of the risk and reward can give us good trade. The only things we need there, we need any sharp move with the flag, then from there we can look for sell, at least a small correction of flag, and even the possibility give us a big correction. Okay, but right now we don't have any trade setup. The only things is we need to wait whether we get the sell setup or not. Okay, and even we are, as I mentioned, we are not sure how high this one can go before we get the down move, even based on the daily chart I mentioned. Okay, now even I mentioned any sell buy setup within this from here will be short, we consider as a short-term buy setup. Okay, now the only time we can buy if we get the flat here, we get the buy, or if we see the prices start to correct similar to what we have here, then from there we look for buy, and as any buy will be short-term buy. Okay, that's mean as we get into the profit, we start to manage, because what we have here, I think if this move will continue, mostly will be very corrective. Okay, by the way, whether from here or higher, if we get any sharp move down with the correction, we will look for sell. We expecting if we get the sell, if I zoom out, what we expecting, because if we get the sell, we will get any move similar to this, very sharp. But if this one there is a continuation, it will be very corrective. That's why any buy will be a short-term buy. But the sell, if we get, we want the price to break this low. Okay. Anyway, we don't have any trade set up right now here. The only thing is we're looking for sell, and buy will be short-term. How about for the sell? We want the price to drop sharp, give a correction. And if the price start to drop in terms of the corrective, we are not going to look for sell. Then from there we see if we get the buy, we get the, I mean, we look for buy. Anyway, we just follow the chart and see what we will get from here, whether we can get the sell setup or not. Then if I see any changes, then I will share. Thanks.